So this 3.9c is the last video on applications, and we're just going to do one problem here, example 4, which is a mixture problem. And what they're doing is they're giving us a container, and we're going to fill that container with 12 gallons, it says. And it says that 12 gallons is a 30% alcohol solution. Okay, it's this last sentence there. How much must be mixed to get 12 gallons of a 30% alcohol solution? So what we're going to do is we're going to take this container and dump stuff in here. And we're going to take this container and dump stuff in there. Okay? And this container we'll say that if we take the amount there, and we take the amount in there, and we add them together, we're going to get this amount. I mean, if you dump a gallon of one thing in with 10 gallons of something else, you're going to put 11 gallons in. It's the same way here. You're taking the amount X in the left container plus the amount in Y in the right container, mixing them, dump them in there, and you're going to get 12 gallons. All right. Now the other thing that we know is this X amount here is a 20% alcohol mixture. So it's 20% alcohol, 80% water. This one over here is 50% alcohol, 50% water. I just made up the water part. I don't know what else is in it, but if it's 20% of one, it's got to have something else in it to make 100%. So when we take this 20%, the quantity here, times 20%, that'll give us the amount we're putting in here. And if we take 50% of the amount we pour in here, that'll tell us how much alcohol we're putting in both of these. So like this one here, if we put 10 gallons of this 50% in there, how much of that 10 gallons is alcohol? Well, 50%, half of it. So 50%, 5 gallons of this is going to be alcohol. So we're looking at how much times the percent plus how much times the percent gives us the total much and the percent. So if you were to write this as an equation, it would be 20% of X plus 50% of Y equals 30% 12. Okay, so let's go ahead and change those to decimals. 0.20x plus 0.50y equals 0.30 times 12. So that would give me 0.2x. We can just leave the zeros there. Like that. So there's one of our equations. And there's one of our equations. So let's take this equation down here. X plus y equals 12, and set it up as x equals 12 minus y. So now, if x equals 12 minus y, whenever I see an x there, I can put a 12 minus y in its place. Okay, so then we distribute that times that, and that times that. Now we can add these. Now we can subtract to get rid of our 2.4 so we can find out what y is. 0.3y equals 1.2. Now we're going to divide by 0.3, and y then equals 4. Okay, so if y equals 4 and we're going to add our x amount, we're going to get 12 gallons. So we know our x is going to have to be 8. So y is 4, x is 8. So that's how much of the 50% solution, and that's how much of the 20% solution we're going to dump into this can. to get a 30% solution. Okay, so that's it for lesson 3.9.